So the second challenge was how to share digital resources across Europe and even beyond. And it's all about allowing existing resources to be used in other regions and other countries. And of course, it's a result of a brainstorm of 3 groups, so I have to make some sort of an analysis. The metadata have already been mentioned, and it's important to try and make some sort of a common metadata basis for exchanging results in Europe. That was one of the things which was mentioned. So to make sure that we're talking about the same things and to make it easier to search across resources already available. Somebody mentioned also the possibility of a commons entry portal, or you could think about creating a common EU login for teachers, like a common EU teacher login. It is also important to look at existing projects, like, for example, e-twinning, which is currently run by European Schoolnet, to have a lot, which already has a lot of experience, and not to build everything from scratch and start from what is already there. Somebody also mentioned the need for a directive of recommendations by the Ministry and the European Union. And everything, of course, is also linked with copyright issues. Not all materials which may be available in one country can be automatically made available in another country. So it's also important to be aware of that. Awareness among teachers should be raised about copyright issues, but also on what is open educational resources, how can they be used, what are the different types of licenses, how they can be applied. So being aware of that should be one of the basic knowledges every teacher should have. And of course, training is important. Training of teachers, both in initial phase and in continuous professional development. Also setting good examples and communicating about them. Think globally and act locally is also being mentioned, and I think my colleagues will correct me that I have mentioned most of what was here. Automatic translation was also mentioned here. I think that's the only issue I overlooked.